Welcome to a place where we celebrate indie art, indie culture, and the people that color our world with their gifts. My name is Qamil. I am your host, and this is the So Dope Show. Girl. Okay. Welcome to the So Dope Show. I'm your host, Qamil, and today I am here. Actually, this is a very full circle moment. Today I have a guest that I have known for quite some time. Once
Yeah.
upon a time, I had an open mic that I ran at Scarlet and Gray Cafe in Columbus, Ohio. And this person came in and won the competition and won a
Did.
feature, cause period. She is a spoken word artist. She is an entrepreneur. She works a regular job as a boss lady up in there. She got an office. She is getting ready to release her first book. And that is what we're here to talk about today. So I would like to welcome to the So Dope Show, Tiffany Mariie.
Hello, it's
Welcome
me.
to the
Hi.
So Dope Show.
Thanks. This is a big deal. I'm one of the first people that
Finally,
don't to talk
we
to me.
we tried many times and we're like, yeah, let's do it,
We
let's do it.
did. It just wasn't time yet because we had to talk about this.
Today is the time. Before we get into the book, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a little more of an introduction of you as
Yeah.
I mean, you're so much more than a poet. Like you do a lot of stuff.
And I do a lot of stuff.
So I'm gonna let you pick what you want them to know about.
Um, okay. So I host an open mic.
Mhm.
It's called the Poets Pop Up. It is exactly what it sounds like. It doesn't have a formal second Thursday, first Tuesday. It don't have that because it is a pop up.
Mhm.
We do it when we need community. We do it when we need a vibe. We do it when shit has just been too crazy and we just need that love. So that's something that I do that I really, really love. I also own a business called the XO Collective.
Mhm.
Specifically, I help artists and creative entrepreneurs with their systems. So, the operation side of their business, because a lot of times, especially in the art world, people have these huge ideas and they have no operational plan or structure.
Mhm.
So I do that. I work with some really cool people. I host events. I plan events. I plan rollouts. Specifically, I love to work with artists
Mhm.
because it just be fun. Like artists come up with some crazy, crazy shit, and we be like, okay, let's do it.
How do we go from idea to execution? And that's where she comes in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna do it. I'm the artist liaison for the So Dope Music Festival, the Ohio R&B Music Festival. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff,
Yes,
but I
you,
have a lot of fun too. Like I
yeah.
have a lot of fun.
We talk a lot of shit.
That because I'm Loretta Devine in real life. People don't know.
The
People don't
second,
know. People need to know
you
that
know,
too.
the second coming
Me and Loretta Devine are the same.
are kindred. They're the same thing. It's
We're
actually
the
the
same.
same thing.
Yeah.
So, poetry. Do you
Mhm.
remember when you wrote your first poem and was like, I like this?
So the first poem that I wrote, and I was like, it's kind of, I might have a little something.
Hmm.
I was in 11th grade and I had joined our poetry slam team. Columbus City Schools has a district poetry slam. And so when I was in high school, the very first year they did it was the year that we competed, and that's also the year I met people like Shamika Moore. Like Shamika Moore was one of the first poets that I saw, and I
Was
was
brilliant,
like,
brilliant, 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 brilliant.
yeah, like
It
she was
is.
one of the first poets that I saw
Wow.
that I was like,
Wow.
oh, I want to do that.
I want to do that.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the juice is, but I
What a
need to do.
force.
And still to this day, I tell people all the time, like, no, Shamika Moore. She was the first poet I ever saw
You
that was
know
like,
what? One of the first performances I did when I started my career, I want to say we were at Roomba Cafe or something. Series Ad had a
mhm.
show and we were both on the bill. And that was my first time seeing her. And I still think about that. Like, being mesmerized because I have the shortest attention span with spoken
Man.
word. When people get up there and start talking about roses and moisture and stuff,
I gotta go.
I'm over here somewhere. But that girl was captivating, and that was
Man.
years and years ago. But I still remember it like it was yesterday because she's really special. So I can imagine being in
In
that
high
formative
school.
phase, being in high school and seeing her get up there and do what she does. Yeah, I can see where you were like, yep, that right there.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
was like, okay. So then the very next year, I like that whole experience like really like got me in my bag.
yeah.
And that next year I wrote this poem and it was called I don't remember what it was called, but it was about addiction. And it was about it was like supposed to be like me being addicted to poetry because
Hmm.
it was just that time and space, right? So it
Hmm.
was like me addicted to poetry, but like the way that I did it was just like, oh, we got a little something. We
Yeah.
got a little something. Because I kind of like really delve into that like experience. Like I am the person who's always watching like Intervention or Snapped or something crazy because I just need to see what y'all got going on. Like I'm watching all the crackhead
Oh my
fucking
God.
documentaries
Hmm.
because I need to know what y'all was experiencing
And how
so I
to,
can write
yeah,
about it.
so you can write about it.
Specifically, so I
Yeah,
can write about
yes. And not just because you picked that as a random topic because it resonates with you.
because it is a random topic to be like, yeah, I'm
But yeah,
watching
if you didn't
something
have
wrong.
experience with dealing with drug addiction, then it would be very random to pick that as your focal point.
Now that I've said it out loud, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
yes.
I gotta get
And I'm gonna leave that there. Read her book so you understand what I just said and why I just said that and why it makes sense for her to tap into that particular subject. Let's hop on a time capsule
okay.
and we're gonna go back to where you're gonna go back to the beginning of your career. What
Mm-hmm.
would you tell her, knowing everything that you know now?
You know what? I don't think, and this is crazy because I don't think that there is anything I would tell her to do differently. Specifically because I think that I am one of the fortunate people who was able to surround myself with artists.
Yeah.
Like I was someone who like I came and I put my feet in and I ain't tried to do too much. I
Hmm.
just put my feet in and I watched and I listened and I asked questions. So I think that's what I did.
Yeah.
So it's like I would not change really anything about my artistic career because I had great people and I specifically put myself in rooms. Maybe that would be the thing.
Yeah.
Like go more places. Go more places. Put your feet in more rooms and experience different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But to any artist, I say get in the rooms, put your feet in places, and don't try to go in there and take over and be the best. Because girl, they already be here for
Girl,
15 years.
I just had a
Like,
conversation about the importance and the sacredness of open mics for Black artists and how, for some reason, it seems that not we, because we know we came, I can't. What? That is where I was like, my first features and stuff came out of that for
mm-hmm.
the most part. But how it seems as if we're getting away from respecting and loving and wanting to be in the open mics. Like people want to just be the headliner.
And it's like, no. One of the things that, like, when I started, Trip Fontaine actually used to say it all the time. We used to be in these, like, random places, and he would say, nah, sis, this target practice. The open mic is target practice. And every single time, like, I see him say that or I think about him saying that, that's what the open mic is. Like, I tell young artists that, like, hey,
Yeah.
nah, like, it don't matter if it's 5 or 50, this is target practice.
That's what
Like that is the most valuable thing that anyone ever said to me as like a young artist was like, nah, just whatever you do, go in there like this is you was in this is it.
you don't even have to get on the mic at an
You
open mic.
don't.
Being in the room and the people that you are around, you will never get that opportunity to be in community that way ever again. Once
Mm-mm.
you are the headline artist, I will never have the opportunities that I had again, like old school So Dope Sunday, because you don't get to be in a room with those people. The
Mm-hmm.
years go by and everybody goes here, there, and
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, but the conversations, the connections, the collabs, the practicing material, the figuring out, do I even like to sing this song? Maybe this is not a good song selection for me. Let me take this off
Mm-hmm.
my set list for when I do my headline things. You guys
Mm-hmm.
come try out a poem and nobody's resonating with it. Don't do that.
And it's like the open mics are where like people always say that there's not like support or there's not like I don't know what the thing is that people think that we're missing, but we're not missing it.
I'm missing
It's like the open mics are where you're gonna see your people and your people gonna be like, hey, that don't do that no more.
or that is
Like
absolutely fire. Do that again. Keep that.
yeah.
Do that again and again and again.
Maybe if you add a little bit of this, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
And then you
that's
take a
where
shot together and you go out in the parking lot and the thing's over and then you're out there for another 30 minutes just talking to each other. You don't get that. You're not going to get that at a stadium. You're not going to get that
you're
at
not.
bigger showcase.
There's nobody making beats on the trunk.
No.
There's no cipher. There's not random
Over
rappers.
there next to the Toyota. That's outside of the open mic. Outside of the open mic in the summertime, you
Why
got
is
it.
there not random people rapping and then
You're
there's a random singer who's like, "Ooh, let me do the hook."
and
Like
you're
we can
trying
make
to
it sad.
or it's really bad and you're laughing with your whole table of friends because that's okay. That's a part of the experience over your Long Island. You guys are
And
depriving
my
yourself.
wings.
The stories, you're depriving yourself.
Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the pioneer of something. The
Bring
open
back
mic.
the love and the respect and the like, we gotta go. That is the place that you gotta be at the
Mm-hmm.
open mic all the time because there's nothing
Mm-hmm.
like it.
That 2015 to like
20
20, and that's when I got there,
yeah,
right? So
20
you have
team.
your whole own separate thing, but that's when I
Yeah,
got there. I
yeah.
got there in 2015. The art scene between 2015 and like
20,
20, I guess to 2020 when we got put
yeah.
on punishment.
Took COVID, yeah.
Like we had oh my god, we had like New Harvest was out there, and then we had like Free Love, and
Mhm.
then Blatant was out here doing their thing, and then Sundays we was outside doing all kinds of stuff.
There was so
Like
much stuff going on.
oh my god, free oh my god,
Whenever
like
at home, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
what
Like,
you doing? Where y'all at? We out here with the artists,
might have to
because
go to
art
multiple
is
things because there's so much going on. And I think that we are here in the city of Columbus and hopefully other cities are finding our way back to it. It definitely is much better than
mm-hmm.
when we came out of
Mm-hmm.
COVID. 21, 22 it took a second. 23, like okay. So it feels better. I see more things popping up.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more open mics, more spaces for artists to just go try stuff out or to just sit,
Yeah.
watch other artists try stuff out because it is important stepping around. And if you're an OG artist or someone who books artists, that is the place where you go to see who's out here,
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yes. Especially like even for like older artists, right? It's like I think this year will be 11 years.
Oh, you're seasoned now.
And so, okay,
You
I
got
got a
some
seasoning
seasoning.
on me just a little bit.
A
But
little bit.
like even with like the older artists,
Yeah.
get out here and see what's happening out here. Get out here and be supportive. Because no matter how many hiatuses that we take to
Hmm.
be able to recalibrate and grow and learn and live,
Yeah.
like when you come back out here, you can't just come back out here like it was whenever you left.
It's
Like
not
you
the
have
same.
to go out here and put your feet out here and see what's out here and make new connections.
There's a
Because
there's a gap.
somebody mentor Yes. And I always say that like my biggest privilege is that someone mentored me. I had you. I had Michael Glaze. I had Jay Esquire. I had fucking Ice Soja, Joseph M now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that evolution. Like I had these people around me that were like, hey, this is how you do it. This is not how you do it.
Don't do
Go
that.
here, go here, go there, don't go there. Like that's
Yeah.
important.
Knock them
Like
over
that's
there. Don't go around there. Don't
yeah.
go around there.
It's important. Like I had people like Jesus to like sit down with me. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People to go in the studio with me and be like, I know you ain't never did this before. This how this supposed to go.
Yeah. And
And
if
it's
you're
like
seasoned, you're a mature artist out here, why would you not want to do that?
that's
And
your whole job.
why would you not want to connect? You have to do it, especially if you didn't have it. I didn't have it. There was a lot of things that there was a lot of people who did support me, but for the most part, I didn't. I had to figure it out myself. And then I decided that I wanted to be the kind of artist that I needed when I was starting. I remember sending emails and sending people like sending tweets when you tweet on when I used to
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, message people like someone told me to reach out to you. I'm just getting started, and people completely ignore me or reaching out to other um mostly female because men they were like, yo, what's up? But mostly women who were in the game, and I would reach out and they did not. It was like, oh, you want to do a collab? Okay, like whatever. And honestly, I'm still here and all of them are not. So,
Yeah. It's like
so
50,000. You're gonna pay me 1,500 for a collab, girl. I just told you I just started.
I
Now
want to do a show with somebody who doesn't even live here anymore. But when around that time, people still remembered her pretty well. And it was like, yeah, 2K, I'll come back. And I'm like, girl, I don't have
girl, it's
2K.
fine.
She's
Don't
like,
even worry about it.
Like, what am I going to do? How? Like, I'm good. That's fine. I mean, and I ultimately fast forward, I'm really good. So, but yeah, bridging the gap is important. I like to stay connected. Well, you know that how I move, and
Mm-hmm.
I interact with people that people would not even like most. A lot of people would not because
Yeah,
why not?
because why not?
I want to know what's going on and try experience different things and mentor artists that are younger than me, see where their brains are. I learn a lot from younger artists.
Mm-hmm.
The way they are just doing social media. I learned so much.
Listen, listen to me.
When you
I
stop
am
learning,
still.
you're done.
You're done, and like
Done.
especially in the age of social media, like I don't. My whole rollout is being ran by someone who I think is like 25, maybe, and I think that's pushing it. I think
Yeah.
I don't even know if she's 25, but I met her when she was 16. And full circle, hey, no, sis, this how you do it. And I'm a little seasoned, I'm a little old now. I'm in my 30s.
Mhm.
I don't care about this. And even some art organizations are in this mindset of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But just because it's not broke don't mean that it worked either.
That is good or that is effective
Like this is stupid.
or that it
Like,
has
and how
any
else would we
impact.
know that without talking to the person who has figured out how to get 1 million views on TikTok?
You have to be able to accept and acknowledge that what we did in 2013 is not the same thing it's not going to work the same way in 2026. So therefore, we have to combine strategies. We have to learn what does work in certain spaces like the internet now.
Mm-hmm.
And then also do get back to doing the things that we used to do before we
Mm-hmm.
relied on social media, like going to open mics, like going to events, like printing out the things and giving them to people, like
Yeah.
talking to people in person. That is
Mm-hmm.
where people connect with you the most. There's nothing like face-to-face interactions with people. I think we all have a little bit of social anxiety, so I get it. I don't necessarily want to be out talking to strangers either, but I have to say, like I did to my Uber driver the other day, he's like, what do you do? And I'm like, I work from home. I could have left it there. He's like, well, what specifically do you do? And I'm like, well, I'm a singer. I am a talent booker. I do this, this, and that. And the chance people like that will be like, oh, like I would like to come to a show and, hear things. You're not going to get that on social media.
Correct. Correct.
Tell the
Like
corner
I
store dude to come to the show, guys.
and I listen all the time. Like you said, like printing out those flyers and being like, "Hey, I have this thing going on. Come to
Very
it."
2012, but hey, it still
You know
works.
what I'm saying? But like stuff like that still
It
works
still works.
because it goes back to like being an artist. One of the reasons why I've been so successful and even you've been so successful, I think one of the things is that people actually like us.
Yes, likability.
Like people have to like you. Like
Genuinely.
but in
Now, don't
order
be
for
fake likable, but you have to actually be like,
like everybody think I'm their homegirl. And I love that for me. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, this is there's a real life that happens outside of social media. And so on the occasion that I see you at Kroger or on the occasion that you decide to come to an event and just support,
yeah,
I'm going to come and I'm going to greet you and I'm going to say, "Hey girl, what's up?" Like just like I would do on social
yeah,
media, like I'm the same person. And so
thanks.
artists are a lot of artists are so focused on like the aesthetic and the image and I got
Yeah.
someone following me around with the camera and
People
I'm a
can
ride.
tell when it's not, when I'm watching as a consumer, when I am on scrolling, looking at stuff, because that is the number one way that I find artists, yes, post the song clips or whatever your clips, because that'll immediately get attention. Um, I follow people that way, but I've also unfollowed people because their like regular posts are so forced and so like an ad all the time. And I just really admire realness. That is what keeps people around because they can see
Mm-hmm.
themselves in your realness. Yes, I was about to do a studio session and then I spilled my coffee and then I was real upset about it. Ha ha ha. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm gonna continue to follow because that makes sense to me, opposed to, oh
Yeah.
my God, look at me and look at and like
Yeah.
and then there's 12 camera angles for me to eat a sandwich. Like
Not doing that. I'm not doing that. I do that because I'm actually about to tell y'all about this job that I got. Because y'all, I be at work. I be at work. I be at work.
My kids be making me upset sometimes because they be breaking my shit. And I'm not gonna get on like, I love my cats, I love being a mom, and making my whole personality because it's not. And they're
Because
crazy.
we're human beings. I'm not gonna post no picture with a full face. Sometimes my hair not done.
I
I
sang a song in
sometimes
rollers the other day, guys, and that wasn't a performance. I was really in rollers because I was like, "Ooh, they're in the basement playing. Let me hurry up and sing the song that I've been thinking about recording a video for all day, but I don't be having time to sing. I want to sing songs all the time, like I used to do when I had like one kid, but now I have three, and that's real.
because we're human beings. We're real people. And I think that is something that, especially now, with like what the world is calling for and like the world because of what the world is calling for, we as artists are being called into something different.
Mhm.
It's like people have to see us vulnerable. People have to see like we it is our job to reflect the times of what's happening. Like this is real connection. Like
We're the
I'm
record
not trying to
keepers.
sell you tickets. I'm trying to tell you the story.
And I want you to come and sit there and listen to the words of these songs. I'm not just trying to make money off of people buying tickets. Plus, it don't make us that much money anyway. We're really trying to connect with you and give you some art so that 30 years from now, like with Billie Holiday and all of these, that was longer than 30 years, but you know what I mean. Somebody
Mhm.
was in the room and could tell a
Mhm.
story about when they saw Sarah Vaughan at the
Mhm.
thing or when they saw whoever at the juke joint. That is where we are. We want you to come in the room and sit there and feel good and look good and receive.
Like this don't just happen on TV. Like you have it in your backyard.
You have it on your backyard and it's completely different because on TV they really are performing. They need a check. And they get a way bigger check than we do, but it's a completely different connection. I will always be someone who prefers an intimate space over like,
Mhm.
can I rock a stadium? Please. I would do a great job. But I
Yeah.
like you right here And it's,
Yeah, because
like
I want to see your face.
it's 75 of y'all, and I can't feel comfortable, hugging people and walking around. Because if you've been to my things, I just be acting like I'm at the living room, and so do you. We in the living room.
Listen, okay, because I'm gonna hang out with y'all. What y'all
Yeah,
doing?
we hanging out. So
Because
come.
it's real.
Hmm.
It's real, and there's something so healing about that. There's something so healing about creating those real spaces
Yeah.
that are meant specifically for that.
Mhm.
Like, like we are about to have a party. We are about to go and hang
Yeah.
out. Like it's a we
Yeah.
thing. We're thinking about y'all.
We're
Like
thinking
we're
about it.
thinking about the experience. At least we should be.
We
If
should
you
be.
are curating a show, you should be thinking about the experience.
Yeah.
What do people, and this is something that, like with the EXO Collective, these are the things that I sit with my clients and do.
Hmm.
What do you want it to feel like? What's it smell like? What's it sound like? What's there? Tell me about the room.
Yeah.
Because that tells me, like, if you're not able to do that, or if you're just like, we're just gonna put this here and this here and this here, you don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna do
You
these
don't.
songs and they're gonna rock with me. They're gonna be feeling it.
We eating chicken. It's gonna be lit. No, nigga, everyone's overstimulated.
It's
I'm
complete.
sorry. I don't know if I can say that, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's overstimulated. We're
We're
overstimulated.
we're free here at the
We're
Soda Show.
overstimulated because ain't nobody like no incense before we started this.
You
Ain't like no incense.
know, you didn't like the instinct. It's
I
not
be
right.
mad. I
Yeah.
be mad.
We're
I
real
be
passionate about the spaces and places and people.
because treat these people right. Like people are giving you their gifts.
Yeah.
People are taking parts of them if they're doing it correctly. Whether they painted it on a canvas, whether they fucking sang it or wrote it in word, whatever they did, like they're giving you pieces of themselves. Be respectful.
Yes.
Respect these gifts.
And in real life, what is really important for you guys to know is that nobody gonna love you like an artist that lives around the corner from you. We all have our celebrity favorites. We all are like, oh, I love whoever. I have mine, but nobody cares as much as that poet that lives down the street.
Man.
Nobody
Cause
does.
what y'all doing? You need something? I got some words for you.
That's who you show up. That's who you show up for. That's who you buy the see it. You buy the ticket. It's probably like $10, 15, $20. Like, what's that? And you're gonna get every dime worth. But these people are in your community, whether there's poets, singers, rappers, dancers, painters, jugglers, visual artists,
Tap
like
dancers. We got
whatever they be doing.
because that's community.
Yes.
That's community. That's what that looks like. That's what that's supposed to look like.
And us as artists, we can't completely depend on the community to tap in and know who we are. We have to do a better job of letting them know that we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Does your neighbor know that you do poetry?
Mm-hmm.
I live on the street. There's lots of houses. These people don't know I exist. How do
Mm-hmm.
I let them know that I am going to have a show across the street and it's going to be artists there doing stuff and they might be bored, and they can just come across the street into the space. So that is a challenge, I think, for us as artists. How do we connect with the community more outside of our own networks that are already
Mm-hmm.
following us? They already know we exist. What about all these other people who don't know?
Mm-hmm.
How do we, let the boy at Kroger know that who is aspiring rapper that there's a thing that he can come to?
One thing that I like to do, like especially if I'm like out or like at a restaurant or something, if I see somebody who looks like an artist, I'll ask them, "Hey, are you an artist? What do you do? Do you do
Mhm.
something cool?"
Yeah, you be
And
talking to
nine out
people.
of 10 times, yeah, but
Cashiers, whoever.
9 out of 10 times they're
They
like,
are.
"Oh, I." Even if they're not artists, they do something really weird and really cool, right?
Hmm.
It's like I met one lady who like collects like those little baby doll things.
Hmm.
I don't know, but she loved them. She showed me the whole collection. But that's what people need. People just need like a connection. Is everyone is outside searching for belonging and they're doing crazy stuff trying to find it.
It's just a bunch of
Crazy
little
stuff.
kids. We a bunch of little kids running around. Some of us are more healed than others. Some of us don't have things that others have. Everybody didn't have a good family and, like
Mm-hmm.
people who said you can be whatever you want to be. I had that, but I have lots of friends who did not have that. Um, which is probably why I pour into people and I'm always like, yes, you can,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a Sagittarius and we're so like, whoo, optimism. But also because I want people to experience someone who believes in them because everybody didn't have that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a privilege of mine that I did have. But I encountered so many artists with various backgrounds, and I know they didn't, and that they don't have people pouring to them. And I see us as a bunch of kids with different needs.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, with different needs. As
And
far
it's a choice.
to the
Like
to
it's
our wellness and to speaking to our spirits, like, yeah,
mm-hmm. And it's a choice. Like it's a choice that we make.
yeah.
Like you're not responsible for where you come from or what you didn't have or what you did experience, but you are responsible for what you're going to do with it after. Like, what do you choose to do? Do you choose to believe in yourself for real or do you want to be a victim?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to sit in the don't nobody support me type mode? Or are you going to put your feet on the ground and get active?
Get the boots and let's.
Yeah, like that's
And it
it.
doesn't mean you have to turn into the savant of promotion and marketing. This shit is hard. Let's be
It's hard
for
as
real.
fuck.
It's nonstop. It is like, I don't care how passionate and creative you are. If you want people to know about your thing, you're gonna have to get to work all the time. Unless,
All the
unless you got
time.
money to have somebody do it for you, which most of us don't, because there's very little money in being an artist. You're going to have to be an advocate for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
your own best marketing firm.
Yeah,
You
because
got
there's
to.
always a flyer that be made.
It's always a thing. It's always a post to say, hey, I'm having this
Somebody's
thing.
stage,
I thought of 12 things I needed to post while in the last 10 seconds, like, damn,
yes,
okay, as soon as I get up here, I need to do this and do that and do
yeah.
that and do that. Do I always want to? No, I want to binge watch shows and like do nothing. But if I just do that, then nobody's gonna know.
Mm-hmm. But artists also have to understand, right? And it goes to that wellness piece that that's important too.
Mhm.
It's important too to rest and to
Oh God,
take
yes.
that space to watch TV.
Oh God, yes.
Like especially if you're a writer,
Hmm.
because like I like watching random stuff. Like I was telling someone the other night, like The Big Bang Theory
Hmm.
and Young Sheldon,
Yeah,
that is a beautiful piece of story.
yeah.
Like watching him be a genius as an adult and then going back to him as a child and
Being a
being able to
menace.
put them together.
He's
Yeah.
so a
But
menace.
like being able to put them
Yeah,
together and be like, oh, that's when he was, and that's why
yeah.
taking that time to rest and do nothing and not be submerged in your art or in a million things you have to do to just randomly watch TV, your ideas will come from all over the place.
Even if you have to schedule your rest time because you're trying to promote your artistry, you probably work a regular job. You probably maybe have a family or a significant other, or not, or you just got work, or you just got stuff to do, and you have to make time to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There are answers in the nothingness, in the silence.
Mm-hmm.
Rest,
Mm-hmm.
rest is good. Sleep is important.
Listen, because I'm gonna take me a nap right after this. Actually,
I
right
used to
after
take
we
the naps
go
back
take
when I
me a
had
nap.
one kid, and then I had two more kids and got a husband. So naps
Mm-hmm.
are highly coveted around here, very special. So if you can take naps, interrupted naps, take the nap.
Take
Take
a
a nap for
nap.
me.
If you don't take nothing else from this interview,
Put your
take
blanket on and say, "This nap is for
a
Qamil," and I will
nap.
feel the nap vibes. Okay, look at
Here
that blanket.
and take it. You did take a nap. That's all.
Take a
That's
nap.
all I want.
That applies to
Good
so
work.
many things. When y'all be annoying, take a nap. Okay,
Take a nap. I
shut up.
do.
Take
I
a
do
nap.
not listen. I do not fuck around. If I get overstimulated, I'm gonna take me a
When
nap.
you getting on your
If I'm
own nerves,
irritated, I'm take a nap. I'm
take a
telling
nap.
you, it's gonna do something for you. It's gonna do something. Sometimes at work, I just go to my car and Turn the heat on. Close my eyes for a second. I need to start over.
So let's talk about the thing that has brought us here today, and that is your new book.
Yeah, I wrote a book
The
instead.
cover is so cute. So who shot the cover? Tell me about it. Tell me about the shoot, the idea.
Okay.
Mhm.
The Kinetic Works, 222 Bree. She shot the cover of the book, but has also done most of, if not all, of the promo stuff you guys are about to see.
Mhm.
Um, it so good. Like the promo stuff is just so good. There's a couple videos that I'm making that I'm gonna throw in there, but like the whole content calendar rollout,
Mhm.
recording, planning, all of that is Kinetic Works. I am here to just do what I'm told. And
Mhm.
it's like it's such a beautiful experience because Bree is someone like when you book her for something, she's really good as a videographer and as a photographer at being in the moment and having the experience while capturing it.
Yes, I have a couple times worked with her, or I've been on her platform, and she's
Mhm.
very in the room.
Mhm.
Like,
And everything she gives you back after the event is
mhm.
beautiful because you look at it and you're like, dang, I feel like I was there. And it's like, because you were, because she
Yeah,
was there. Like
and
she had the experience.
she
Like
knows
she
who
wasn't.
the actual person. Like sometimes when you hire people to come shoot your things or whatever, that's what they come to do. Very
Yeah.
technical, very okay, turn your head, whatever. There's not much like connection to your
Mhm.
project. Like they don't,
Mhm.
not that they don't care, but they're probably already thinking about the next thing, the next thing
Mhm.
they gotta do. But it's not like that with her. It's like
Mhm.
she knows who she's working with. She knows what you got going on. If she don't know,
Mhm.
she's gonna ask you what you got
Mhm.
going on, what's next. But she probably already knows.
Mhm.
So whoever her subject is,
Yeah.
she's she's in there with you, and
Yeah.
that
But
is very special.
yeah. And even like as we're editing and like in the editing process,
Hmm.
she's just like, so do you want to do this or do you want to do this? And I'm like, well, friend, like it's a so with this rollout, and like I know we're talking about book stuff. So within the rollout, it's like I don't my whole thing was, and I kept telling her, like, I don't want this to feel like I'm trying to sell you a ticket.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you a story.
yeah,
And I want you to come hang out. Like when I'm telling you the story. And it's like I want it to just look like a regular reel. I
yeah.
wanted it to look like, oh, he thought about this. It's nice. What we
Right.
y'all in my business? We just friends. I'm about to let y'all in my business, girl.
And the
Yeah,
book
no.
is your business. The book is letting people in on your business. So
All my little business.
tell us about it. And yeah, because you could have wrote anything, but you got really personal. And I know because I'm editing.
Get
Surprise,
it.
surprise.
Uh, so the book started because I was I was in like this 5 year I was in a 5 year situationship.
Been there.
Like
Yeah.
it was crazy. That's a whole other thing. But I was in that thing and um it ended in a way. Um and after it ended, I'm a Cancer, so I'm very like, huh, that's what you did? Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Don't even worry about it. And so I was like, I'm finna write a book about it. And like in my brain, it was like, in my brain, it was like it's a tell all. I'm finna tell about
Yeah.
everybody's bald headed daughters
Yeah.
and what y'all been doing to me. And then God was like, girl, girl, sit
Don't
down.
write that. Don't put
God
that
was
in
like, sit
there.
down.
It's
Um,
unnecessary.
but I've been on this really beautiful journey of just healing and growing. In 2024, I did a show at the Lincoln Theater um, called An Offering from the Rose Garden. And I got to tell the story. I got to like make my parents human and I got to tell their story and my story within them. And there was like a little girl, Riley Jackson, who played 10-year-old me,
Mhm.
and then to Zara, my little sister, and my lactician. She do my hair too, locked in
She
luxury or
laying you
whatever.
out. She do.
She played 16-year-old me. And then I played me as I was then,
Hmm.
just moving through the garden and listening to the stories. And it's like, I had to make all of those pieces of me human. That was the origin story. And so if you came to that, you know the origin story.
Hmm.
And so it's like this book is like, okay, we got the origin story, but who did you become? You experienced love like this from the beginning. So then who did you become? And so it's like, well, I've been someone's girlfriend. I've been someone's situationship. I've been a couple people's heartache, if I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been all
Recall
these
saying a
different
poem
things.
about you being the problem. Let me go. I have to finish.
You have to finish because I was the problem in there.
Okay, that
I
was
was the problem
the
in
part
there.
I was missing. Okay, go
But
ahead.
it's like I've been the problem too. But a lot of me being the problem came from how I learned love in the beginning, which
Hmm.
came from my parents and what they looked like. Like they was some hustlers on all kinds of different levels.
Hmm.
So it's like I learned it that way. And then there comes a point where all of these things happen and you've learned all this stuff and then you've experienced all these relationships and that shit was kind of fucked up. And then you have to take a moment where you come to yourself
Yeah.
and you have to be accountable and you have to be responsible for all of the things. Like, girl, you done let some crazy shit slide. And why was you doing that?
Yeah.
And it's like, when you sit and think about it, it's like, well, my reaction to this comes from this.
Hmm.
It just so happens I'm a lesbian and I ain't had no mama. So I have spent a very long time like exploring these relationships with different women, and it's like I'm doing way too much for
Yeah.
way too little.
You're missing some stuff.
Like
There's a big chunk. A mother. A
I'm
mother
doing
to
so
a
much
daughter.
for yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like I found myself doing so much in relationships just trying to get people to be like, nah, I pick you, nah, I see you, nah, you're enough, nah, you're great. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like but it's like it wasn't until I sat down and was like, okay, where's the pattern that's been
Yeah.
here? And where did it come from? Like, how did you become this
Why
person?
am I doing this?
Like, why am I doing it?
It was the little girl. Like I said, we're just kids running around here in grown-up bodies, just on this
That's
rock
it.
that's
That's
spinning.
it. I made a post about my grandmama the other day, and then I came back. I came home from work and I sat in my car and I got a notification that somebody had liked that post. And it was my uncle that I just saw for the first time in like 35 years. I'm not even 35, mind you. In like 35 years last September. And he's like on my post, like, oh, it's my mama. And granted, he's amazing. He really enjoys having a niece, and I think it's cool. But also, it's like, what? And then I started just bawling. I was just sitting in the car, and it was raining, and I was
Yeah.
crying, I was listening to Jamie Foxx. It was insane. But it's like, these are the realities
Yeah.
of things. And sometimes we are so in the moment and we're so on go and we're doing all these things, just trying to live and trying to survive and trying to have companionship and be stable and live life and not fucking crash out on everybody. We don't get to stop and see that, like, we got some shit going on. We have some things going on that we've put in the shelf or tucked under something or put
Yeah.
in the journal that like we have to address these things. And so the book is set up as like a therapy session.
Hmm.
But like with your homegirl.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want it to feel super like clinical and this is what we doing because that's not it. It's not like that's not how my experience has ever gone in like therapy or life coaching or any of those things.
Yeah.
And so it's just like take the courage to sit with yourself and figure out where you come from and figure out why you are who you are and figure out whether or not you like it and how you're going to change it if you want to change
And tell your own story. Why you
it.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Some point, somebody else gonna try to tell your story in their way. But if you have the ability to do so, even if you don't, if you're not a writer per se, maybe you just record it, like record yourself talking about your life
Mm-hmm.
and be open to what comes out once you start going back into the
Yeah,
archives of your brain because it's gonna bring up some stuff. But the best person to document your own life is you, you know?
it's you. And
Yeah.
don't one of the greatest things that anyone has ever told me, um, is that like don't let nobody else tell your story.
Mhm.
Because they get to insert stuff, they get to remove stuff, they
And
get
they weren't
to
in your head. Like they weren't there when you went laid in that bed at night when you were 12, whatever you were thinking about, they weren't there.
because we may have been in the same place or
Yeah.
proximity, but we are not having the same
Not
experience.
having the same spirit. I have four siblings. We probably all have different stories about our childhood and experienced it completely different, the same parents. But sometimes we tell the same story about the same day or the same incident, and the perspective is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Yeah.
fascinating to me. Like, wait, are we raised by the same people? Was
Like
you
no, can't be.
at the
Can't
same Christmas
be.
party? Because
Can't
that's not what I remember.
can't be.
So
But
that
that's
is
the
why
thing.
you got to tell it
That's
yourself.
yeah, that's the right. Since I've
On
said it
Valentine's Day, guys, the
on
book.
Valentine's Day, yes, because it's the love day, and y'all's finna come hang out with me on the love day. But since I've decided that the weight has been different,
Hmm.
it don't feel so heavy.
Hmm.
It's just like this is my real life. This is my real life. These are my real experiences. And if you like me on any level, if you like my work, if you like who I am as a person, if whatever it is that you might like about me, this is where it comes from.
This is where it came from. And it just is the story.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change it. Some stuff you don't want to change, but it is
This is
your
my
story.
real life.
This is what happened. Okay.
A real life. So mm,
So Valentine's Day, Confessions of a Recovering Over Lover is going to
yeah.
be available, but mostly come to the function.
We are having a party.
It's going to be a really good time. She's got lots of surprises and stuff. And
Camille's the host of my party.
I am
First of all, don't fucking talk to me because Camille is hosting my party.
hosting the thing. I'm working out my outfit. I think I know what direction I'm going in because the fashion is important, honey. Like,
I bought two dresses because I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
you know, and you may end up wearing both of them. Why not? Like, whatever.
Because
You
is
know,
it a party and a performance dress?
I support the extraness of all of that. All right, I want to ask you some fun questions.
Okay.
Well, first, one thing that I would like to know, do you think somewhere down the line that you would do a spoken word album?
Yes. Um.
And you also sing in addition to being a poet, so I can imagine what you could do with that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have been doing a lot of work with Michael Glaze,
Mhm.
on that because one of the things that I struggle with as an artist is I was taught performance poetry in slam,
Mm.
right? So sometimes it's hard for me to
It's
turn
very
the slam
different.
off.
Yeah. For a
It's
studio.
hard for me to turn it off. And so like the couple times that I have done poetry with music, like on stage, I've executed it very well, right? So like there's something about the energy in the moment that makes it happen.
Good, because
But
I
when
need you
I
to do
get
that at my thing on the 8th of February. I'm going to tell you that later. So
wait, what? Oh
perfect.
God, I don't know what we're talking
I
about.
don't know.
Okay,
Pick
cool.
a
We'll talk about it later. Cause you always gonna put my week. Listen, one thing me and Camille do is we put each other's names on shit and then tell each other later.
I already
But
understand. Yes. Okay.
yeah, it's a
So in
thing.
studio, it is
Um,
very different
It is.
than, yeah.
And then like recording is different because when I practice poetry, and this is why I got to come to the show cuz I got some stuff that I'm working on
Mhm.
that is going and it's going to be good. So yeah, maybe Maybe I'll do an album.
If it's up to Michael,
Truthfully,
it's definitely happening. If it's up to me, it's definitely
I
happening.
have enough stuff.
I know you
I
do.
already have enough. Like I have a couple songs out in the world, like on Amazon Music and stuff. You can stream it if you want. But at some point, maybe I do it. I just got to get good at it though,
Yeah.
cause I got like inspirationally, it's like Jilly. Like I just can't just be out here sounding crazy.
Michael will never let you sound crazy, and I will
I
also tell you
know.
if it sounds crazy. So
I know.
you'll be fine.
Why y'all need good friends who gonna tell y'all?
Favorite poets. I was gonna say one, but I'm gonna let you have like three.
Shamika Moore. Are we talking like local or like
But,
real life or
I
like big
mean,
life?
from local to Zora, like whoever.
Okay, so Zora Neale Hurston is one of my favorite all time. Nikki Giovanni.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
what that hurt my heart. Like I cried real tears, like she was
Yeah.
my real auntie. Um, Shamika Moore, she's an amazing poet. I guess that's my three. But locally, oh my god, locally the list is crazy.
Yeah.
Locally the list is
Poetry community is very dope. And I also say y'all some gangsters because I have seen the swarm. You think the beehive is something? Come for Columbus poetry.
piss off a poet.
It don't even matter if y'all don't all like each other. Piss
Piss off a poet. Say
off
something
a
about
poet.
Columbus poets and we coming.
They
We'll
may
talk
not
about
even
them.
be friends, like, or like really vibe, but as a collective, okay,
We coming.
don't do it. They come
We
in.
is coming.
What are you listening to these days? Your music. What's in the car?
Um, I think I've been listening to a lot of gospel music lately. That's been cool. Um, Raphael Sadiq has been in heavy rotation lately. And then like a lot of local stuff.
It's
I
so good.
listen to a lot of local music. Um, my playlist is kind
Oh,
of all over the place.
I
It's
know.
kind of all over the place all the time.
Yeah. I mean, you just went gospel, Raphael Sadiq, local music, which is all different kinds of stuff.
And then like Key Glock too. So it can be like it can go from like alone in a room, and then we are shooting up stuff.
You're like on the block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's a,
absolutely am
that's
gonna
a-
listen to Key Glock.
Do you have a celebrity crush? Like,
Taraji P Henson.
really?
Yes, I think that lady is so
That
she's so fine, child.
was an immediate
She's
answer.
so fine. Oh gosh, she's
You
so
know who
fine.
my celebrity girl crush is? Like, if I had to just pick one, it used to be Nia Long, but I really like Tessa Thompson. She's
Mm-hmm.
so cute,
Mm-hmm.
and she's fine, and she's really
Mm-hmm.
talented. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I probably have a list, but that's who came to mind.
Yeah.
Guy
Mm-hmm.
crush. I don't think I have one currently. It was D'Angelo for life.
Yeah, can't nobody come after
Ain't
him.
nobody top him. So D'Angelo forever, especially D'Angelo in his prime. My God, I would have folded like everything that folds. Not one specific thing. Anything that
Anything
or
that folds, you
origami,
fold it,
baby.
just fold it on that. Just
Fold it,
just fold it
fold
on
me
that.
up. They're like, no, don't stand a chance. If you could follow an artist around for a whole day, who would it be?
Trinidad James.
Okay.
I just think it'll be fun. I
That
think
sounds
it'll
like
be really.
it'll be a long day.
I think it'll be fun.
It
Like,
would
let
be
me
fun.
just sit with you while you smoke and get your hair done.
You're just gonna go wherever you go. I'm going. Just gonna
Yeah,
walk. I just want to be here for whatever's about to go down.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think it will be really fun. And I also feel like Trinidad James smells really good. I think that man smells amazing.
These are good reasons.
Yeah.
That's not who I thought you were going to say. I don't know who I thought you were going to say.
it was like between like Trinidad James and like Jill Scott. Like it was like between them two.
Everybody wants to
And
follow
like
Jill Scott around. Who
and
doesn't?
then obviously Jill Scott. Like, well, of course. Like, girl, what is you doing?
All
Like
day.
what you
Like,
doing?
what are we? Are you eating cornbread? Like, what are we doing?
Just what can I have some?
I'll make you cornbread.
But
Like,
actually, what do you need?
what do you mean?
But also Trinidad James. I think it would just be such a fun experience.
Do you have a favorite cartoon, like of all time?
As told by Ginger.
That's a good selection. That's
Mm-hmm.
a great selection. Classic Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because sometimes I be feeling like Ginger.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I like all those cards, like Recess, Pepper Ann,
Mm-hmm.
that whole era. It's
Hey
just
Arnold.
the Wild Thornberries.
The wild thorn. Now the wild thornberries was my jam. That was my
Donnie, like when I see my sons climbing off the wall, I feel
yeah.
like you're giving real Donnie energy right now.
You are the mom.
I am the mom.
You are the mom. Actually, I can't unsee it. Actually, you are.
I am part Laura Winslow and part the mom from Wild Thornberries. And a little Claire Huxley because I can't
Yes,
no
you
business.
are.
Those three, little Claire, little like mix them three together. That explains me down to
That's
T.
true.
Okay, we're gonna do 30 seconds of joy. 30 seconds of joy is my favorite segment. It is where you think of something that makes you happy. Anything, something silly, something serious. And then I set a timer for 30 seconds and you get to gush about your thing.
Okay.
All right. This is 30 Seconds of Joy on the So Dope Show with Tiffany Marie. She will now tell us what brings her joy. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. And go.
Okay, so I really, really enjoy like miniature things. Like if it's supposed to be big and then small, it's my jam. Like the little, like the okay, for example, the very tiny water bottles. But like when they have like the little bottles of ketchup and
Mhm.
like the little like I watch the little cooking videos, the little mini cooking videos on TikTok with the with the
I
little
was say she be watching to make mini lasagna with
I
Caesars.
do. And the little burgers and the little stuff. I do. I'll be watching it.
Oh my goodness. All right. So we've talked about all the things. And before we wrap this up, one, I want to thank you for being on the show, for being a
Thank
phenomenal
you
guest.
for
I
having
want to
me.
thank you for everything that you have done behind the scenes to keep me sane. I just say, like, just don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
People get on your nerves, don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When we be in each other's inbox,
And just
talking to
say,
each other
yes,
all day.
yes, this is great. Do this. Like everybody needs people like that in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always gonna just do whatever anyway, but I still enjoy the support and I very much appreciate it. Thank you for being an artist and for persevering
Yeah.
and for supporting so many other artists. And I would like in our parting here temporarily because I'm gonna see you later. Um, do you have any words for people who are watching this and this will be their maybe their first time experiencing you, or maybe they clicked on the thing because they know you and they are supportive already, but just out into your message into the world. What would you like to say to people with all that is going on? That so much going on.
There's so much happening,
Yes,
Lord.
a lovely message for the people.
Keep creating because the world needs what you have, right? Like there are certain things in this world that the world will never, there's certain things in you that the world needs that they'll never get to experience if you don't make it, right? If you don't write the song, if you don't write the poem, if you don't write the book, if you don't do the dance, if you don't put it on the canvas, if you don't sew it together, like
hmm
whatever the thing is that we need to put our eyes on,
hmm
we may never get to experience, and we may never get to experience the joy or the whatever feeling It's supposed to come with it without you. Like we need all those pieces to make the whole. Like artists are the ecosystem is the thing. So we have to. Everybody has to do their part to keep the ecosystem running properly and how it needs to. So keep creating. Is
Amen.
my
Create the
advice.
things, guys. And buy her book. Get her
And
book.
by my book, we're gonna be at Soho. We're gonna be at
Confession
Soho.
of a
Valentine's Day.
recovery over lover drops on Valentine's Day. And then you can continue to support that way beyond for years and years
Mm-hmm.
and years to come. Make it your business to put this book on your shelf in your personal collection. Okay, guys. All
It's
right.
gonna be good, y'all.
All right. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. The Soul Dope Show.